So, well, you have a background with a 40-year-old organization. You have a family guidance and support there. You have been looking at the industry and the way we operate since you were age of 5, and you have seen the new structure with your structured qualification at RIC SSB. You see the new style of working, new ways of working, and with the changing technologies rapidly, with the BIM coming into play, the technology playing a major role. How do you see industry shaping up in the next few years?
Well, the industry, I would say, has a really bright future because if we see, there were no, if we see some a long time back, there were no systems in place, there were no resources, there were no technical skills and knowledge which was required to operate those resources. So now, when we see the picture, there are a lot more qualified professionals in the industry which were not there earlier. So this adds on to if you have those technicalities, those technical skills, those knowledge, so you can have those resources and use them to create even better impact in the industry. So if we see, BIM was not there earlier and is now being used at projects. So that gives a sense of a sense of impact in the positive impact in the project that is there, because it can help you reduction in time and reduction in cost, as well as increase the life cycle value of the project.
Right.
So that plays a major role there. So just not only BIM, there are many things that are there, because earlier systems were not there. The drawings were being made by the sketches were being prepared by manual
Right.
means, and there were no software for those drawings. For if we talk about MEP services earlier did not used to have any software which were there for detection of clashes. So now we have that. Now we are able to detect the clashes in the software that we have. So that has really decreased the effort of amount of effort that human effort that are being put in. That has reduced the cost as well. If we see the life cycle cost of a project, so that has helped us to reduce the life cycle cost by a really good margin. And looking at the industry, looking at the players that are there, so the new people that are coming in, so we have really qualified and knowledgeable professionals who are coming in and joining the industry and are really interested to serve the industry, and that gives a huge sense of pride, that yes, we have qualified professionals now in the industry who understand things and who are able to cater to the client as well as the contractor. So it is a win-win for both of us,
Right.
for the contractor as well as for the client. So yes, there is a very bright future for the professionals who are graduating from institutes like these and joining the industry, and hopefully this will also increase in the future because of the momentum of construction India has right now. So each and every field and each and every sector is acquiring PMCs to deal with the project, and they many times companies have also using their own departments to form a PMC for a project over the PMC that is being hired. So I was doing one such project back in 2019. So it was a residential project for Mr. Rajendra Gupta, who is the owner of Trident Group. So we did the plumbing and firefighting work for his residence. So there was a PMC I was working with, which is RRA. So RRA project management company we were working with. So it was the company was looking after all the managing all of the project. So apart from that, Mr. Gupta also had his team of engineers involved over everything to overview all of the project, to project pace, the project timeline, the project completion, the resources, the material that are being used, the certification of those materials, because the materials we use also require material test certificates, MTCs,
Right.
which we provide to the PMCs to verify the quality of material that is being delivered at the site. So all those materials, all the execution, the execution deadline, the drawing, the deadline of those drawings which were being provided from the architecture consultant. So each and everything was being managed by the PMC, and the contractor did not have any issues at the site regarding the deadline, because if we do not receive the drawings at time, if we do not receive the material at time, if the procurement strategy is not there, or if the team execution strategy is not there, then we are bound to lag somewhere in the timeline, in the deadline of the project. So this never happened, and everything was on track. and we really managed to finish the project on time, and it was a really good project that came out finally when it was delivered, handed over to the client. So yes, we definitely can see a better and a brighter future for the professionals that are joining the industry, and hopefully it will increase with a good potential in the industry.
Sure, I see that a lot of opportunities are coming on the way for the professionals who are joining in, and that too with a lot of specializations, not just a couple of them, but a variety of opportunities, be it as a PMC, be it as a MEP, or any other area of work that they might want to get into and choose to work with. So thank you very much for sharing all that information today. I see you have a lot of examples of those projects which were really helpful for our audience to understand how things really work. What are the profiles? What are the key challenges that you really face? Not just the challenges with the workforce, but the climatic conditions, the external factors, and certain other things that may impact the growth or the pace of the work that you're doing. But with all the project management, the sourcing, the strategies, or the standards that you brought into the processing, that is something that really can be catered to, and the project can be completed in time. So thank you very much for sharing all that information. It was really helpful for us.
Thank you so much. So thank you so much for having me here.
Sure. So this was Mr. Amit Kumar, who was talking to us and taking us to the journey with what all experiences that he has gathered, starting with the MEP, that the work that he's doing, the project management consulting, that the external consultants are brought to the project, the ISO standards he has brought into his own functioning, and which really caters to all the, or I would say majority of work the PMC might have done. He really does it internally, and then pass it on the work to PMC to take care of certain things, and which again would make sure that the quality is intact and the PMC does not has to identify or highlight any red flags there. He also takes care of quantity surveying, having all the standards in place. He has made some improvements or efficiencies that he has brought on from his learnings to his own projects, which has catered to 45 to 50% increase in the efficiencies, which again can be directly proportional with the revenue that he generates. And there are a lot of other projects which is contributing to his learning day in, day out. So I hope it was learning experience, a lot of learning that he shared from his projects. And we hope and we wish him all the luck, and we hope he grows in the same same pace, and he be a future of the profession with the MRICS tag that he is trying to work on. So let's hear it from the another professionals in our next interviews. Till then, stay tuned.